There's no case in which my values will go down.
If you don't know what to do, then don't do anything. In your mind, you have 550. The market has already said that's not the number. You're definitely not ready to let the property go. Well, tell me what's going on. Could you call it over the weekend?
I did, and apologies for it.
It's fine.
So I got hired.
Congratulations. Wow.
I guess the decision now is like, do I want to keep my house or do I want to sell my house?
When do you start?
Probably within the next 2 weeks to a month.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is you probably won't see income for, I would at least say, a month to a month and a half. I've worked with different lenders that help with credit repair. What we do is when we see situations like this, which is great, you're obviously a solid income coming in. Once you get that first paycheck, the next step would be work out with these creditors like, hey, I'll give you 70 cents on the dollar or 60 cents on the dollar and pay this whole thing off. Sometimes they'll even take 50 or 40 and you can knock the whole thing out. Your scores start to increase and the farther away those, whether they're charge-offs or delinquencies, the farther away they go, your score is going to reflect that. So you're in a very good position here. So it's good for you. I'm happy for you. The question of the day, and again, only you can answer it, is what do you really want with your property? Do you want to keep it or do you want to sell it?
There's a lot of things I could do to the house to improve it, like build a second bathroom. I got contractors in and looked at the plans, and they said one said $8,000 and the other one said 35. And people are like, "How much can I skim off the top?"
I think that this probably it's a decision that you may need to take a little bit of time on. Really just kind of search and figure out what would really make you whole and happy, whether it's being there or maybe starting new somewhere else. There's no pressure here.
I don't want it to be in the three when it's valued at like 585. So 550 was always my place, my happy place. Look, I have no tie here. I can sell this house fucking tomorrow and walk out happy as long as I have like a pod or a moving truck.
It sounds like you're like 50-50 on this. And
I'm the kind of cat who needs to be forced into a corner in order to make a decision.
You have options now. And again, one of the options is keep it and you can work remote and have that home and enjoy it and be it.
Very unique property in that it's one of three. We've talked about this, one of three single family homes on this road. Mm-hmm. Undevelopable land next to me, which means you're always going to have a beautiful view.
You don't need to sell me the property. I've seen it. I know it. Here's what I'm hearing from you, because I know we're going to have if we go on the market, I know I'm going to have an issue with the price that we set it at because you're not happy with it. I think you should keep it. I don't think you should sell it. In your mind, you have 550. The market has already said that's not the number, but you have that. What I don't want to do is have discussions with you weekly about the property price. If you are all in and want to sell this property, I will sell it for you, but I need you to be all in with it.
You can't sell somebody for 475.
Well, then this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what the final number is going to be, but what I do know didn't work was 550.
Because it was only on the market for like 40 days, and 2 took the sign down, and 3, these guys sent out a postcard with shitty pictures, and just that's why I took it over, because I was like, I don't like the way you're representing me and my house.
I understand. I do. I'm not disputing any of that. All of that was real and it happened, and it's unfortunate, but the property is actually on the market almost 90 days. Your final days on market was 88. So that's 3. Yes. So that's 3 months. So the market saw 3 months of your property and you didn't have any offers with it, none. And you only had 4 or 5 showings. From what I'm hearing, that's the number that you want. And if you want to keep the property for, however long it's going to take for the market to catch up to your number, keep it. I'm not attached to the result of what you want, whether it's to keep it or sell it. I'm not. I want what's going to make you whole and happy. And we've had this each time we've talked. We've had this conversation each time.
I know. I'm not sorry about that.
No, you don't have to apologize. What I'm saying is this is what you want. And it's just where we're at in the market right now. The market's not bearing it. Now, will it in the future? I don't know. We have been in a market right now where it has been on an increase, an uptick for 15 years. That is wildly inordinate and not normal. abnormal.
As well as these developers, by the way, who like across the street from me knocked everything down and they're going to build these $1.2 million townhouses.
Yeah.
3 of them. And behind those are 7 more $1.2 million townhouses. So I'm across the street with the only thing that is representative of like anything that happens from here on out is only going to drive my value up. There's no case in which my value will go down.
I would say from our conversation here, you're definitely with certainty not ready to let the property go. If you call me in a week and say, Dan, I've thought about it and I've really kind of, gotten deep with it within myself and I'm ready to let this property go.
I'm very stubborn.
I'm not disputing the home. If you come to some place where in a week or two, you say to me, yeah, you know what? I want to start over. I'm ready. And we'll talk about the next steps to make that happen for you. But I don't think you're there yet. Things are going to come to you. Now you just got a job that you were looking for with somebody you know. So now let that process with you for, some time, at least a few days. If you don't know what to do, then don't do anything.
For some weird reason, you were the one I actually talked to back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people still call me every day, by the way. They're like, oh, do you own that property? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested.
Let's chat in a week. I'll give you a good 7 days. We're going to figure it out, and whether it's to keep it or sell it, either way, whatever's going to make you whole and happy is what what we want for you.
I think there's a song about this. Should I say or should I go now?
Yeah, there you go. See?
All right.
We'll figure it out. All right.
Okay.
All right, production. I want to get with a broker just going to give me the best splits, and I'm going to make the most money on my production. That is such a small part of what you should be looking at long term. That might be great short term, but I want you guys to start thinking long term thinking. When you're looking at a brokerage, what I like to look at is, number one, who's at the top? The broker or top agents, what are they producing? Are they producing high income, high outcomes? Are they skilled? Do they look at me as competition in that brokerage?
Oh, I love
or are they looking at me as a collaborator?